Have you ever gotten sick and then your whole work routine is thrown off and you have a lot of other stuff coming up? That's where I'm at right now. Well, last week, I worked real hard, like a lot, because I'm a health coach. I'm making these YouTube videos to bring more health coaching. I'm also an author and trying to get a lot of things going. I have a family. And I think I work too hard. When you work too hard, you don't sleep like you should. Your body has a way of letting you know. I woke up okay, like Friday, then all of a sudden, I sit up here at the computer a lot. I work way too much, I know. All the joints of my body ached, my back ached, I had a headache. My skin was very sensitive. I couldn't really do much. I had to not work. I didn't sleep well that one night, and then the next night I took some NyQuil, and I actually slept well. I got rest, and my body got better. So I've learned, hey, don't rush. Right now, it's looking like I'm not going to have the time that, I need to do all the stuff that I told myself I need to do. So I'm doing this live video with you right now. I haven't really scripted it because that's the way life is. You can plan or script only so much, but then things happen and you got to make another plan. We're doing these shows on Tuesday and Thursday, and some things happened. Didn't get a show out Tuesday. So now this episode is going to come out to you Thursday, and it's going to be real and authentic because normally I try to have an outline that has some bullet points, things I want to say. I'm not doing that this time. But the message I want to get out to you is that no matter what your health situation is, you need to give your body and your mind time to rest before they have to try to demand it themselves. And I think the thing that I'm working with the most is giving myself grace. If you know me, or I don't know who really knows us, right? I know me. I hold myself up to this high standard that whether I had muscular dystrophy or not would be completely unattainable. And that's something that I worked with for a long time. Got a master's degree, I got a PhD in psychology. And that wasn't the cure. I had to do it myself. I had to figure it out. So the most important thing was to know myself. Those of you out there, you need to know yourself. And you might ask, how do I know myself? I mean, who am I really? My recommendation to really know who you are is to try to take a step outside of yourself. Look at yourself from an external perspective. And not like somebody else, but the way you would watch somebody else. Okay, if you see somebody working themselves to exhaustion, feeling like there's not enough time, feeling anxious because they got to get this thing done, okay, what are you going to think? You're going to like, that person's just working themselves too much. That person needs to take a break. Well, guess what? You're that person in this scenario. As somebody with Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy, being told that I would die when I was 18, there's always been this time crunch feeling. Like, okay, I don't know how much time I have. I've got to live and do all I can in this time crunch. And that's the way I lived most of my life. I had this thought, I want to achieve something. I want to live for my parents, to make them happy and proud. Well, I've outlived them. But it was always, I want to do it for this. I want to do it for that. There hasn't been a lot of, I'm doing it just for myself because I want to in my life. And that's something that isn't good. We should always, don't do everything for you or that you want in your life, but make sure there's something. For the longest time, I wanted to be a husband. I wanted to be a father. I really wanted that. And I think I might talk to a young lady that I liked when I was younger, and maybe I tried too hard. I focused too hard. There was a time in my life when I wanted to write a book. I never got around to the book, but I wanted it. Then I'm like, how do I start? I don't know how to start. Well, I just started. And in the case of me, I think I got married about 20 years after I first thought I would. The biggest thing, though, was it was after I started trying to be me and do things for me and quit trying so hard to be what a woman would want. And then I met Angela. And here I am married and I'm a stepdad now. So the point I'm making with you today is whether you have as much time as you want or you don't have as much time as you want. When I was an 18-year-old, I never thought I'd be a 43-year-old that still had Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. I thought there'll either be a cure, there'll be a miraculous healing, and I'll be like old, 100 years old, or I'll stay with Duchenne and I'll pass away early. Well, neither one worked out that way. We don't know what's going to come. And there's so many people in life that they lived like they were going to live. They didn't live like they were going to have a short life. And then an accident happens or some cancer shows up. What I want to say today is none of us know how much time we have. We only know that we have this time right now to do something good or something for us. We shouldn't feel bad that this goal, this plan we had, hasn't happened yet. I need to get some more stuff done before I can really have time to say more in this video. But I want everybody watching to carry that with you today. And down in the comments, say one word to describe what's your struggle. Or just give me a like if you felt like there isn't enough time and you're trying too hard to get something and it's not happening. Then give me a love if you've experienced, if you have, or if after watching this video and originally giving it a like, you quit trying and pushing so hard that it happened. I really like that. Next week, I'm going to talk about the greatest tool I ever learned about. So come back next week on Tuesday and you'll hear more about that law that I discovered. All right. See you next time.